All right, so for example 1, you have an expression added with an expression. And we want to just review some properties. What I want to focus on is you have these two expressions right here. You have one underlined in blue and then underlined in green. And we are adding these two expressions. So this entire lesson is going to be about adding expressions. When we add expressions, when there is an addition sign in the middle, we're able to use all of the... What the heck's wrong? Okay, we're able to use all the properties that are associated with adding. So you can use the associative property, and you can use the commutative property when you're given quantities like this. So I can rearrange this as 50m plus 40m plus 80 plus 65. So do we see how I rearrange things? Yeah. All right, I took this and put it right here. Then I put this, and I put it right here. All right, and you're able to do this because you're adding, right? So you can use the associative and the commutative. When you combine like terms, let's go with Anthony. When we combine like terms, what do we get?
50 plus 40 is
90m plus
145.
That's correct. And we don't need parentheses. Example 1 says not only are we simplifying, but we're also going to factor. So how can I factor 90m plus 145? What can I divide both 90 and 145 by? Sydney?
Oh, it's 145?
Oh, no, it's 90 and 145. I want to say
Is it not 90? Can you do 90? Yeah, you can.
You
It's
can-
9.
90 plus 90 is 180, so you can't do by 90. We can obviously do 5. We can't do 10, but 15. I know 15, 90, 120, 135. Yeah, so it's going to be 5.
Really? That's the biggest one?
Yeah, you can't do, because you can't do 15. 15 times 10 is 150. All right, so when we simplify this, when we factorize this, 90 divided by 5 is 18m. And then 145 divided by 5 is, it's going to be over 20.
This is 25. Wait, no, 20, 30.
29. And then on the outside goes, what goes on the outside? 5. So this is a product, right? It is 5 times the quantity of 18m plus 29.
Wait, do I have to put parentheses?
You don't have to, but you can. It's the same thing. Parentheses mean multiplication, right?
No.
Same thing.
No.
All right, so that's example 1. Example 2 is very much the same thing. So we're able to use both the associative and commutative property. Close your Chromebooks. We're able to use both these properties because it's addition in the middle, right? We're adding these expressions. So how can I rewrite this? Let's go with Rosanna. How can I rewrite this?
3z plus 7z and 5 plus 1.
And then 5 plus 1. Awesome. And then Audrey, when I combine like terms, what do I get?
3 plus 7 is 10z.
Yep.
And 5 plus 1 is 6.
Awesome. Zaina, I have to factorize this or factor this. What can I divide both by? 2. And then when I divide both by 2, what do I get?
5.
5z plus 3.
And on the outside,
2.
you're multiplying it by 2. There's your answer. Pretty simple. You can use parentheses. You don't have to use parentheses around that too. You can. It's the same thing. Yes, sir. I will keep it up. So example 1 and 2, everything was addition, right? It was addition on the inside of the parentheses. And it was also addition in between our quantities or parentheses. So now for example 3, we're going to have something a little different where you're going to have subtraction on the inside of the parentheses. So it's going to be 10x minus 4. You're going to have addition in between our parentheses. And then addition again. Whoops, let's go like that. So I want us to remember that we can actually rewrite this as an addition problem right here. So we're going to have 10x plus a negative 4. And then we're going to keep everything the same. So I want to show you guys that subtraction right here can be written as addition. We're still able to use the commutative property and the associative property of addition because we are adding our quantities. And then over here, we have addition and addition, all right? So just like normal, I'm going to rearrange these using the commutative and associative property. Let's go with Chris. I want you to rearrange it so we can combine like terms. Rearrange what I have on the board so I can combine like terms. 10x plus x. And on the other side, we're going to have
negative 4 minus 7.
Minus 7. You guys could also do plus negative 7. That's the same thing. It's not necessary. It's not like ultra necessary. This is bugging me right there. All right, cool. All right, now we can combine like terms. Go with Sophia, combine like terms. We have 10x plus, technically this is a 1x. And that's going to equal 11x. And then we're going to add it to, we have negative 4 plus negative 7. We're basically adding debt. So you owe $4 to Angie. You owe $7 to Alana. Combined, you now owe 4.
Yeah, but
Oh.
7 plus 3. 4 is 1 more than 3.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. The base 10.
We're not getting to their math class.
11. Yep. So we're going to add, and since you owe them both, you're adding minus 11. Let me rewrite that a little bigger. And again, you can do this, add a negative thing if you want. We can still factor it though. What can we factor it by?
11.
We can factor by positive 11.
Why is it negative?
Because in the original problem, this was a negative 7 and this was a negative 4. So they combine to negative 11.
Wouldn't it be positive?
A negative 4 plus a negative 7
Oh.
is, yeah, because you're adding. You're combining debt. You owe Tanner, you owe Audrey, combined you owe, yeah. Okay, so when we factor out the 11, what do I get? I know that 11 is going to go on the outside. What goes on the inside?
1x plus 1.
1x. And it's going to actually be minus 1.
You just put x.
You could just put x, yes. There you go. That's how you do it. And if you guys are a little confused in your quiz, you said, how do I know if it's plus or minus right there? Well, we have a negative divided by a positive, which means it is going to be a negative or a subtraction. Whoops. Your answer is what I box in green. I want you guys to try example 4 on your own. It's a little bit longer, but you can still follow the same steps. Smells really good in here. I know, right? I need to invest in I have a Target gift card. I got to go buy the scent things. I like the pine one. Do you guys have a problem with that?
I like the Palo Santo.
Yeah, but I'm a forest guy, you know?
Yeah, you flip this.
Oh, I thought you said like I don't know what I thought you said. Eucalyptus, that's cool. All right. So, for example, 4, this is our problem. And again, we have addition on the, or I'll highlight it. We have addition right here and right here, which means we're able to use the associative and commutative property. Huh? Yeah, when people, yeah, in a little bit. Like maybe, I'll give you tickets. I gotta start giving more tickets.
For one person tickets?
Like, I
literally last quarter
I
had
lost
like
all my
before,
tickets.
no tickets.
I'll give you some more if you earn them.
I think I had a lot of tickets in my backpack and I forgot to buy them. There was like a bunch of tickets.
I don't know if this one you can actually factor. So let's go with Marina. Walk me through how you solved it.
I got all the like terms
And you put 'em together?
An equation. So it's 8b plus 9b plus 12 plus 6 plus -4.
Plus 6 plus -4. Yep.
Yeah. And then I just added the 3 in, so like plus 3.
At the end. Yeah. Perfect.
And
That's
then-
correct.
Shouldn't the 3 be in the middle, but
You can put it later. That's fine. Yes, but no.
And then I get 17 plus 18 plus -4, which is like 14. So 17b plus 14 plus 3n.
And then we want to rearrange this a little bit, right?
3 in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was letting Marina do it. Yeah. So 17b plus 3n plus 14. We want to go in alphabetical order, right? So this is correct right here. Huh? You can't factor that. 17 is a prime number, and you can't divide everything by 17. So, wait, 17 prime? Yeah, it is prime. Okay.
Is that an F?
Gosh,
F
you
where?
can,
I have right next to 6.
What?
No, it's addition sign.
Oh.
Stop.
DVD class.
She'll give me tickets because I
Wait, that's
go.
the answer? Is that?
Yeah.
And I said 3 in.
You can't factor that.
Yeah.
6 of cheese.
I saw that on your shoe and it fell
I
off.
want to see if I can get it.
Oh, is it? Oh, like that.
It was stuck to your shoe. Why are you hiding the pink shirt?
It was cold.
Be free, Ross. So is that.
Well, it's not.
I literally
I
Had
knew
a
you
sh-
would like. Never mind.
I had a shirt on this morning, and I took it off because I wanted to wear the pink.
I didn't.
Because I realized it was Wednesday, and on Wednesdays we wear pink.
That's so weird.
I wasn't wearing a shirt this morning.
That is coquette.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, so coquette, Ross. You should wear a bow tomorrow.
Okay, no, I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah, so coquette, Ross.
What if I wear a bow tie?
Oh yeah, you should wear a bow tie tomorrow. So coquette, yeah.
I don't have a
pink
pink one.
Coquette.
I have one that I.
Yeah, you should, Ross.
Uh,
So coquette.
if you bought me a pink bow tie, I would wear it.
Okay, I'll get it for you
Yeah,
for your
sure.
birthday.
All right, sweet.
Is it like April 20th?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Same day as Isaac's. All right,
1999.
I will give you guys tickets. Whoever wants to solve this one, it's a little tougher because you have decimals, but you still follow the same steps. All right, Anthony, would you like to try this one when you're done?
No, I won't. Yeah. I said it like 10 minutes
All right, all right. Well, I'll decide using
No,
my.
actually, this is the first one.
Wait, Ross, you have to factor it?
This one I'm not sure. Let me check.
Why are there so many decimals? I don't want to do this.
Well, Chris, that's unfortunate.
I can put it.
Jeez, can you factor this? I wish I looked at my book.
I read your
Oh
list.
my god. Yeah, nobody wants to factor this.
I heard that.
I take a lot of the problems from the book.
Sydney.
You can factor it. I just don't know how.
Who would go?
No, actually.
No, I know how. I just don't want to do it. That's a lie. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't want to be honest with you guys.
Wait, so do I want to do math?
You do not have to factor it. I will give someone tickets if they'd like to factor it.
No, I don't want to factor it.
Well, I know how to do it. I just don't want to do it. All right. Oh, guys, keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. All right. Anthony, walk me through what you got. Hey, look at. Hey, okay, I will let you do it if you can factor it for me. Okay. All right, Anthony.
I don't know what that is.
So I combine like terms
All right. So, yep.
by combining the two c's, which is negative 5.48c plus 9.74c,
And you got.
and I got 4.26c.
That's correct.
And then after that, I combined 185.70 minus 250.50, and I got negative 64.80.
Point. And I'll do 0.8. Is that cool? All right. You can actually factor this. Hey, instead of this plus a minus, I'm just gonna put a minus. We can technically divide by 2. Can you divide by 4? 0.26. No, you can't divide by 4. All right, so we're gonna divide by 2, because why the heck not? And then, yeah, Anthony, can you take us? Ambrose, if you can factor that by 2 for me, then I will give you these. Whoa. So, right there.
Alright, 2.13.
So it's going to be 2.13c minus 32.4. That is correct if you factored it. You can factor decimals. Always fun. How exciting. Huh? Yeah, no, you don't. So what I highlight in green will be your answer because I don't think the test asks you to factor decimals.
Ross, did you know that Anthony's real name is Marco?
Is it really? That's sick. Oh, that's still your real name. All right, example 6, we got a little bit of a word problem. Oh, okay. And again, I'll give more tickets whoever can answer these.
Ross, I found out. Oh, got quiet.
Not do it.
Ross.
Yes, Mark, if you answer correctly quietly, I'll give you this too. So it says, I got to keep going, guys. It's ABC. Juju and Giselle both open a joint savings account and deposit $120 each, right? So if we have a joint savings account, what are they essentially doing? They're combining their earnings. So if we're to write an expression, letter A, right? If we're going to write an expression that represents their joint savings account, we're going to want to create an expression where we add, right? We want to add because, again, when you save, you're combining. So what do they both start with? They both, Michael, that's a mark. Thank you. Michael, that's a mark. They both start with 120, okay? So we have 120 for Juju, and we're going to have 120 for Giselle. And then, if you add to the $120, we're going to show that as addition, right? Their savings account is increasing, which is why we want to add. Okay, now let's keep going. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up. Juju doesn't deposit 120. How much does Juju deposit? Wait, actually. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's keep it there. A month. A month. How much does Juju deposit a month? 150. So we're going to add 150 a month. That's a rate. So if it's a rate, how do I represent that with a variable? What letter do you want to use? We could use RYR. We could use R for rate. What about, what is the rate, though? What is she doing? Is it M every month, right? You could do X if you want. You could really use any letter, but I'm going to use M because it's per month. And then Giselle deposits 135 a month, right? So we're going to represent that as what? Plus 135 M because they're both doing it monthly, right? So we can use the same letter. What if Giselle was doing it weekly? Then we wouldn't use M, we would use W, right? So we have our expression for this savings account. And what this is saying is I would be able to determine how much money is in the savings account if I were to throw out a month. So we'll do that for letter B. Okay, but this expression seems a little complicated. It is all addition. If you guys notice, it's adding. And more specifically, we're adding in the middle. So we can use the commutative and we can use the associative property of addition. So number B for tickets, I need someone to simplify and factor. So Mark.
Oh, I thought you called me Mark.
Wait, do I just put the answer or do I show you how to do it?
Tell me how to do it. My passwords are going, huh? Oh, all right, yeah, Mark, walk me through how I do it.
120 plus 120 equals 240.
Okay, so you combine like terms, so that's 240.
Put it at the end.
Oh, okay.
And then 150M plus 135M.
I'm confused.
So what he did was he combined like terms. So he combined 120 and 120 and got 240. And then he's going to go ahead and combine the M's. And then when Mark does that, what do you get?
285.
Yeah.
M. And we're missing something in the middle?
Plus.
Yep, we're adding because they're saving money. And then we got a factor. What can we factor both by?
Factor 5 times 57M equals 285M.
No, you can do 80.
Wait. Oh. You can't do 80. 5. I actually think we can we factor by 15? Let me check. 285 divided by 15. Oh, Mark, we can actually, wait, 240 divided by 15. So, yeah, we want to use the greatest common factor. So, Mark, we're going to actually divide by 15.
15.
Yep, so let's start with 240. 240 divided by 15 is what, Mark?
Are you doing all that?
It is not 15.
Oh.
15 times 15 is 225.
I'm not saying that. Oh, then it's 16.
16.
16. And then 285 divided by 15 is going to be a little higher than 16. It's going to be
17.
not 17,
18. It's 18.
not 18.
It's 19.
Mark,
19, guys. Guys, 19.
285 divided by 15.
Yeah, 3 is 45, 240 plus 45.
It's not 17.
Oh,
19. All right, so it's 19M.
Good job, Mark.
And on the outside, we're going to have 15. So letter B, we just simplified it. Now, what this expression represents, what we just did, is we are able to determine their savings after M months. So all you have to do is if you want to find out how much they've saved after 8 months, you just plug in 8 for M. If I want to find out how much they save in a year, it's going to be 12 for M. If I want to find out for 2 years, it's going to be 24 for M. Well, letter C is very specific. It says how much money will they have saved after 5 months. So what do I replace with M? I have a value. How many months? 5 months. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing 15 times 19, and I'll do a bracket, I guess, with the 5 inside the bracket, plus 16. So I plug in the number 5 for the letter M because I want to find out how much money they make after 5 months. And I just plug it into this simple formula. Okay. So I'm going to clear the board for everything.
Wait,
Oh,
is C?
I'm going to rewrite C.
okay.
Okay. So letter C, we have 15 on the outside, 19, and then we're going to multiply by 5. And technically the brackets are wrong, but whatever. Plus 16. It's supposed to be brackets on the outside, prints on the inside. Now we just follow PEMDAS, which is we have to do what's on the inside of the parentheses first. So let's do what's on the inside first. What is 19 times 5?
95.
So it's going to be 95. Whoops, I don't need this end parenthesis here anymore. Okay, so now we have this. Now what is next? Do I distribute the 15 or do I add 95 plus 16? You can actually do both, doesn't matter. But let's do what's on the inside. 95 plus 16 is?
112.
111. Ambrose, not appropriate.
Oh, shit.
And then we got to multiply 15. So then 111 times 15. 111 times.
That's a lot of money. Is that how much money you don't make?
Actually, not
I don't like the ones.
Excuse me?
Ross, what's your salary?
I'm not telling you that.
I don't like it.
Isn't it like
If you ask the right people, you probably find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
hour?
All right, so I don't know if I'm right. Am I right?
Yeah, you are.
I'm right. So what does this represent? Savings after what?
5 months.
Yep, savings after 5M or 5 months.
Do you think you're underpaid?
I think everyone thinks they're underpaid. Or, I don't know, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Depends on what I'm doing.
How many cheeseburgers can you buy per hour?
Per hour? Really as much as, I mean, I have a credit card limit of $4,000, so it is $350 at In-N-Out.
Hourly payment.
Oh, I don't even know my hourly payment. All right. So